Skyranger put together this basically a definitive guide to Discord. In general, our Discord in specific, and some of our commands, things like that. We wanted to make sure everybody saw this and took a look at it, because our next meeting, this is official, the next CC meeting will be in Discord on April 14th. And we thank our very own Delta Ranger dude. If everybody will have a look at it, if you have any questions at all where Discord is concerned, we're going to be available for those. Which leads me to the second thing on the agenda this evening, which Floofy asked if we can give members invitability and server mute abilities. That way, even when there's trolls coming in, we can ban them, give members server kick maybe. Then at least they'd be able to server wide mute them. It's at the moment he says it's awkward to get people in the Discord because of lack of admin ability, etc. Just reading what he wrote in our forums, if anybody would like to tackle that one. Leaders.
Talk to you later. Love you.
Tackle as in how?
What do you have, Jagged?
We can easily make a custom Discord invite link, which is like discord.gg/ccgaming if we want, and then just have it never expire, and everyone can just use that one link without modifying any permissions.
Roger that. I've kind of preempted his question in that respect, in the sense that at the top of the forums, not the menu across the very top of your page. That's the nav menu that doesn't change whether you're on the website or the forums. But where it actually says forums, near the links for quick links and all of that stuff, you might have noticed a CC Gaming Discord link. And when you actually click on that, at the very bottom of that Who's on Discord window that pops up, it says connect. Anybody who presses that connect will automatically be invited through the Discord web app. So if you are not able to come up with an invite link, that's a quick way to get somebody on our servers, is lead them to our forums. They can click that button, and maybe they'll take the time to register on our forums at the same time. You never know. When it comes to his questions about server capabilities and things like that, that's something that I'm sure we're going to have growing pains on Discord as we get going. And we're going to tackle those as we hit those. So any other leaders or tech have anything to say about Discord and the roles and stuff that we'll have there? Alrighty, does anybody have any open meeting business this evening? Doesn't matter what it's about, doesn't matter if it's a question about Discord or anything else. In case you guys aren't aware, while you're thinking about what you might want to say, tonight's meeting here that's taking place this very minute is actually listed on our resources page on the website under the memorial timeline. It is going to be considered a piece of our history because we've been on Teamspeak for more than a decade. And switching over to Discord, that's kind of a cool thing. What do you have, Dynamite Tiger?
You guys... I'm not sure if you guys have discussed it or not. Do you still want to have graphics things like we had here in TeamSpeak for events and stuff like that?
Like the banners and so on?
Yeah, the banners, the TS banners, yeah.
I'm not sure how we would work those into Discord. That's a question that we need to sit down and hammer out.
Okay. Just wondering if I should remake those, or let me know.
We will definitely do so. That's one of the nicest things about our TS in the last year has just been these nice rotating banners. We went for many years with just one graphic in there, so it's kind of nice to have something cool like that. What do you have, Mario?
Could turn it into a GIF. Sorry, go ahead.
Mario?
Mario is typing.
I think people are trying to figure out why you can't use Discord. And while Mario types, does anybody else have any other questions or concerns that are specifically about Discord? Zidane, we kind of have a rule that says that you shouldn't invite or promote other servers external to ours without prior permission. The point of our Discord is to bring people in, not to lead them somewhere else. And the way Discord's set up, if you wanted to, like, talk to a friend privately and say, "Hey, drop by my Discord," all you got to do is message them the link. But putting it on our open forum where anybody can see that, we just kind of frown on that. That's all. What do you have, HT, while Mario's busy?
Yeah, I just had a question if BDO is going to have its own channel listed under the official CC games as it is listed here.
We have any leaders that want to speak to that?
Is it an official game? Or I know you guys play it, but it's not. I really don't know how we list official games, so or I don't know where we would go. How many people's playing it? I guess.
There's probably like 2 or 3 every night that I've seen, so it's fairly active.
Are you saying games we play, or just are you a division?
I wouldn't call us division. It's never been
Capimon joined
approved
your
as a
channel.
division. I was just wondering because it's still listed under the CC official games in here, but it's not listed on the Discord.
Oh, you want a channel in Discord for it?
Yep, that's
Instead of having to create a temp channel.
yeah.
I don't see why not, but unless somebody gets wound up because there's too many channels in there.
Right.
We can see about doing that. I would
Thank you.
Yeah, this falls under the whole we're going to have growing pains thing. At the moment, our Discord is kind of it's coming together, but I mean we'll probably end up tailoring the channels a little bit more specifically, that kind of thing, as time goes on.
If the game's being played consistently every day, I would venture to say a permanent channel is due. If it's just something that's randomly played, then they can just make a channel. But as long as somebody's playing it every day, I don't see why we can't have a channel. I mean, there's 5 or 6 people that play Arc all the time, so I don't see why you couldn't have, a channel for BDO. I've seen 10 people down there in a BDO channel.
Well, first of all, Mario, can you tell us why you cannot use Discord? And why you do that? It's not a matter of how big or small the Teamspeak server is. What it is many years ago, our community spent literally thousands of dollars a year. We had, like, at one time, I think we had 13 game servers. We had source bans for all of our administration on all those servers. We had temporarily had Battlefield 2 servers, Battlefield 2 Bad Company servers. We had TeamSpeak. We had all these different things. But we also had a community that was just absolutely just exploding at the seams with active members. Nowadays, what we're trying to do is steward the donations that we receive in a little bit better fashion, put them to a little bit better use. TeamSpeak itself and the ARC servers we were using were costing us a significant amount of money. If we can get the same, if not better, functionality out of Discord for free, and we can spend considerably, significantly less on our ARC servers, it's a no-brainer. We have loads of people who'd be happy to help you, Mario. I mean, you do use Steam, right? Because, I mean, at worst, somebody could get with you on Steam. I mean, for example, if you're trying to set this up, if Discord's still not working for you, like in 4 days or so when TeamSpeak is gone, somebody could help you through Steam. Well, part of it is finances, and part of it is honestly that TeamSpeak is it's been useful and it's worked, but our community has always been steered and driven by its membership, and our membership. While we did have quite a few people who wanted to stay with TeamSpeak, more and more people are starting to see how Discord could be a better choice.
Let me lay it out this way for you, Mario. It's $56 a month that we will save worth having a TS server. That's basically what it comes down to. So almost $700 a year we will save by doing this. Which money is really not the issue. It's just I think we should steward the money better.
Dragonfire 20 in your channel timed out.
That's the main reason behind this. TeamSpeak doesn't cost us anything. We've always had a free license and will continue to have. But the server box that it's run on, it costs $86 a month. And we had 2 ARC servers, a TF2 server that nobody uses, and TS. So now we cut it down to $30 and have the same stuff. 2 ARC servers and a voice server, which is Discord, which is free. So that make more sense?
Ultimately, again, CC has been evolving since 2003. Yeah, Gritty has sound problems this evening. And this is just the next stage in how we're keeping up with technology and so on. I mean, a long time ago, we had centralized servers where we were in control of our servers, what maps they played, who was able to administrate them and everything, and we don't even have that anymore for most of the games that we play. Moving our ARC servers,
Dragonfire
as a matter of
20
fact, is
joined your
actually
channel.
giving them our administration of them is going to be much easier, much quicker, and a whole lot less work for our server techs. So, not having TeamSpeak, that's another headache that goes away. All right. Does anybody have any other open meeting business? Just as we're concluding this conversation. What do you have there, Kip?
So recently I posted on the forums that I'm
Dragonfire
going to be
20
doing
in your channel timed out.
D&D 5th edition campaign. If you guys have ever wanted to try D&D but felt the game was too complicated, I'm going to be setting up a group. If you guys are interested, just PM me on the forums. Mario, D&D stands for Dungeons and Dragons.
Cappy, do you have the forum link that I can add to the minutes real quick?
Yes. Well, it's multiple forums. Give me 1 second here.
Not a problem. And I'd really love to hear how you would tackle, say, if a person wanted to play but didn't have any of the dice. Is there like random number generator? Is there random number generators on the internet for 20-sided die?
There's 2 programs that I put up for a vote. It was either going to be Roll20 or Tabletop Simulator. Right now the vote is leaning to Roll20, so we might be using Roll20, which is a free program that also offers like a grid to play on and other things like that.
That's cool.
So
do
more
these
than
cost
likely,
anything?
No. Roll20 doesn't cost anything. Tabletop Simulator does require a purchase. But right now, Roll20 is leading by 3 votes. Only 4 people have voted so far.
King Steve in your channel timed
I'm probably
out.
not going to start the first session until everything settles with the Discord move. So, we are going to, of course, we're going to be using Discord about duh. So, the only time it would cost anything is if you got Roll20 Pro subscription, which I do have, which gives access to all the source reference documents and also storage for your character sheets. So I did that because I've been using Roll20 and I like to support developers that I use a lot. So,
Cappy, is it safe to say that if you do this, you're going to be the dungeon master of the campaign?
yes, I will be
King
the dungeon
Steve
master
joined
of the
your
campaign.
channel.
Well, we've had 2 or 3 people say in here just now that Roll20 is great, so it sounds like a good choice. Anything that doesn't cost people money is a good choice anyway, I think.
Dragonfire20
Well,
joined
the
your
only
channel.
cost it's going to be is like $10 per month on my end, but I'm willing to spend that kind of money for players. So, plus it gives me additional tools and other things like that that I can use in our campaign. So,
Alrighty, does anybody have any more open meeting business this evening to talk about? Doesn't matter what it is, just keep in mind this is our last official TeamSpeak meeting. You're more than welcome to say whatever you'd like at any meeting, but, you know, wouldn't you like to say, hey, I brought up something at the last TeamSpeak meeting ever? Mario, did you still have something to say? Alrighty, while Mario is typing again. The invitation is still open. Anybody can turn their light orange if they have anything that they would want to suggest or bring up to the community, any kind of news you might have, that sort of thing.
Morty disconnected from your channel.
And other than what Mario's typing for us, this is the last call for open meeting business. If you don't have anything, we'll talk about what Mario wants to talk about, and then we'll be finished.
Big Train Fan / Futron Bob, mobile, disconnected from your channel.
Oh, while he's typing.
Big Train Fan / Futron Bob, mobile, joined your channel.
Oh.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
And it's about all the soundboards. Quit. Mario is asking, oh, well, Mario, are you a member of the forums at all? Oh, well, you're not really missing much. Most of what goes on is in the general discussion area, which everybody that's registered can read. For anybody that might not have noticed, if you could add Grid and his family to your prayers requests. His dad's got apparently heart surgery coming up. You wanted somebody to tell you when we switched to DST? That's something Google can tell you about.
King Steve King Steve 1 joined your channel.
But that link will take you to the active topics of the forums where you'll see the most of the stuff that's going on. There's very little that goes on outside of general discussion that would really make any difference to you. I mean, most of the stuff outside of that is either staff or beyond. So there's a little bit of stuff that happens in our members section that you can't see, but not a whole lot. Most things happen in open forums. At any rate, what we really need and what I would like to suggest is anybody that has time to sit down with Mario, particularly on Steam, help him figure out what his issues are with either broadcasting or receiving on Discord. I think he'd really appreciate the assistance. Anybody that wants to volunteer to give him a hand, please do so. You can message him now in Teamspeak. And maybe just kind of give him a hand with some of the questions that he has about our community and our forums. That's what we're here for, is for fellowship with each other, but also to bring newer people in and to help them with questions that they have. Alrighty, and as of that, I will call one more time from open meeting business just because we got kind of stifled there, but this is it. Anybody have any open meeting business of any kind? Alrighty, Caboose, appreciate taps. That was nice. Thank you everyone for coming to the meeting this evening and for taking part in this, for showing your participation like this. We'll see you April 14th in Discord.